I don't know. First of all, it was a tough game. Even everybody before the game said that we are favorites, but we didn't think like this. And we came and expected a tough game. That's what happened. That's what happened until the end of the game. It was a close game and interesting game. What else? I'm really glad that we won with some casualties. But anyway, it was game for to qualify for quarterfinals. So everybody knew the price of it. Everybody gave a good fight, and I'm glad we won. And we are looking forward for the next game, and now we're waiting for our opponents.
Okay, thank you, Jonas. Now, Jonas.
No, we started game really well, and we was leading, and after that, I don't know, we start maybe too much nervous. We lost concentration, and game was really difficult, really tough. New Zealand played excellent, very tough on defense, a lot of contacts. So good that we won this game.
Do we have questions? Right here from Toronto.
Hi again.
Christopher
Johnson from the Toronto Star.
Christopher Johnson, the Toronto Star. Was this the best performance you've seen from Jonas Valanciunas? Can you talk about it? What was different tonight?
Thank you.
Yes, he played today a really good game, and we expect from him this game that our opponents doesn't have same level players inside, so he helped a lot, and we expecting from him much more. We know him.
Emma Ryan from Poland, Europe. Just on Valanciunas again, he's really sort of stepped up as a leader for your team the last couple of years. Like, where do you see the change in Jonas now from when he started out with you guys in the national squad?
He became stronger, for sure, much more experienced. It was time that he was playing like a young kid. That now he respects everyone game, everyone opponent, and he knows price of those games.
Right here, Zeb.
My question is for Mr. Valanciunas. After you hit a try
Not here.
For Kazlauskas.
Huh?
Maciulis.
Valanciunas is not here.
No, Valanciunas.
About Valanciunas, maybe, but
Oh, you're not. Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I would like to be in NBA, but.
Oh my gosh! Well, I've got a question for the coach then. New Zealand racked up 5 fouls pretty quickly in the fourth quarter. Did you approach the game any differently once that happened? And if so, how?
You know, it's how we played today game. First, I say for my guys, we cannot lose rebound. Second, as possible more, we can play inside and put in foul problems. This is what happened.
Okay, do we have any more questions? I think the coach, this is the end of the official part of the press conference. Coach Kazlauskas and Jonas, I don't know that I see too many Lithuanian media here, but you're free to go over there. Okay, thanks very much.
It's a tough loss to take. The guys put in everything we came out with a soft first half, and a lot of credit to them for trying to bring it back. Lithuania is a class team, and as we found in the preseason tournaments, they're a big team, and that's something that we struggled with down the stretch. But at the same time, I thought the guys did well.
Thank you, Mika. Coach Vucinic?
Yeah, Mika summed it up. We had a pretty soft first half. Unfortunately, fell behind a lot against such a team as Lithuania. We showed a lot of heart to come back. In the end, they made more plays than we did, and deservedly won the game. So congratulations to Coach Kazlauskas and Lithuania, and wish them all the best in the remainder of the competition. I think we showed enough to be able in a situation to win the game, but just wasn't to be this time.
If you have a question for Mika or for Coach Vucinic, please raise your hand and we'll get a microphone to you. Please identify yourself and who you represent.
Thanks. This is Christopher Johnson, Global Media for the Toronto Star. I'd like to ask both player and the coach, you could talk about Jonas Valanciunas. How difficult was he today? How did you try to deal with him, and what happened as a result of that? Thanks.
Look, his size and his strength is what it is. He's a very tough player, especially for us in our size, to defend him inside. But the fact is that it's not only his size, he really made, all those looking easy shots, he made them, and also the free throws, which is not really his strength. So I think, the performance today was incredible from him, and he's probably the main reason why they won the game.
Did you want to say something, Mika?
No, I mean, just on that, he's a tough player, amazing player down there in the place, strong, and we tried everything at him, tried to throw everything at him, and he just was able to just, combat that. So, like Nina said, he had an incredible game tonight, and hopefully he can carry that through to the next round.
Okay, right here.
Mark Hinton from Fairfax Media in New Zealand. Mick, can you just talk about, this gallant loser tag? It doesn't sit well with you guys, does it? I mean, I think you've moved beyond that.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Just a gallant loser tag. I mean, I know it doesn't sit well with you guys. I know you hold your head high, but you're not satisfied, are you?
Definitely not. I mean, I think any team that comes up here and talks about it, feel in the same way. You feel like we should have gone on to the next round, but at the same time, we had, a bad first half. The first quarter, we fell down behind 16 points, and it's always tough, international basketball to come back like that. Yeah, you're right. You don't want to get that tag, you want to take the win, and it's a tough pill to swallow, but just have to come back next time.
Paul Kennedy from FIBA. Nenad, through this tournament, you've got quite a young team, and I've sensed you've had an enormous amount of pride for the way they've gone about it, and we saw why today. Talk us through why you're so proud of the team and what they've achieved in this tournament.
Well, the biggest reason why I'm proud of this team is because they feel really bad about losing to Lithuania. They're competitive, they're tough, and as a team they don't see themselves as underdogs. And when I say team, I include myself and all the other coaches and management. We don't see ourselves as underdogs at all. We can maybe sometimes play down our chances in front of you guys, but we don't feel that way. We feel that we can. That we're good enough to win all those games. We didn't win this game.
Are there any more questions? One more from Mark from Fairfax Media.
Nenad, can you just talk about the performance of Corey Webster? It was a little bit of a coming-of-age moment for him, sort of kept putting the team on his back in the second half. Can you talk about, what he showed out there today?
Look, every player in the world has got ups and downs, and especially the shooters. Sometimes the ball doesn't go through and they lose a bit of confidence. But Corey did extremely well to come back out of the slump. He had if you remember, he had an injury just before the tournament, 5 days before the first game. He sprained his ankle, but we managed to get him back on the court for that first game. But it always leaves a little bit of especially for the shooters, the guards, they have to be quick, they have to be strong off that ankle. And having that injury really hurt him in this tournament, but he came back in the game that mattered the most and had a very good performance.
Okay, thank you very much.